Hi everybody. I think I'm failing at this, but it's saying score the team. But we're going live, so I'm just going to keep talking to you. So Daniel is not here today, so it's just lonely little old me. Daniel is in Dallas doing work things, being an adult. Happy New Year, everybody. We're going to try to make this work the best that we can without my lovely husband who is not here. We're going to make this short. I'm going to try to get this to work on YouTube the way that it usually does. But I'm going to keep talking to you. So, new year, new people. We have our first meeting on the 5th to figure out what's going on. And yeah, so we had a meeting with John at P3 to discuss dates for our summer camp. So if you know anybody who is between the ages of 7 and 17, 10, 17, I think it's 7 to 17, let them know. P3 in Carnegie. Not exactly sure dates or prices, but that should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. This works way better when I'm not trying to control YouTube. Maybe. It's thinking about it. I think we also have a date for Mario. Oh, look at that. And 2 people. There you go. Excellent. Hello, Minion. Hi, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. As you can tell, Dan is not here, but it's just lonely me, and I'm pretty awesome, so we're going to just keep going. Now that I can see what's going on, I feel much more confident in my skills, in my technical skills, yeah. That's why I'm just the pretty face of this operation, and not the technical genius, and that's why I married Daniel. But we have some dates, and I believe we're looking at a May date for Mario. We'll talk more about that at our meeting. So if you're not part of our meeting, which is January 5th, this Saturday, anybody that is watching this later, Dunedain, you are all required. Alex, I believe you are allowed to Skype in, because you are technically an honorary member of Dunedain, or I'm making you an honorary member, because you're just so special. Is helping counsel an option? I don't know what that means. For the scenarios, Dunedain does have the option of, if this is what you mean, Eric, helping out or participating specifically in the scenario, and that's what we'll discuss at the meeting, that if you want to play, we want to let you play. We want to let you be a part of this. If you want to help or be an NPC, non-playable character, and be involved, help the kiddos out, ref, you're kind of wearing 3 hats, you have that option too. And I think you can help during the summer camp. I don't see why you wouldn't. We're gonna need all the help we can get, so I'm gonna say absolutely. It is Dunedain run, so we want Dunedain out there supporting, teaching our kids. Yes. Again, I do believe you will be towed, which is going to be real fun. I'm really excited about this scenario. I'm very excited. I'm excited for future scenarios with the 8-bit. We already have some ideas coming out. But now that it's like an actual date has been set, we're looking in May so that it doesn't conflict with Reaper's Siege 2 or, tournaments or anything. John wants to make sure that nothing is being competitive for anyone else. Specifically, Mission Masters, we definitely don't want to compete with them. I don't think that we would win in that case. Although numbers are very low right now, I feel. There hasn't been a lot of people coming out to a lot of the scenarios we've been involved in, except for Reapers. There was a lot of people there. But I'm very excited about Mario. I'm very excited about Peach and being picked up like a sack of potatoes and being worth points. And I think it's just going to be a very grand old time. But Dan and I were watching John Green, and if you don't know who John Green is, he's an author. He wrote The Fault of Our Stars and Looking for Alaska, and he has some YouTube channels and podcasts with his brother Hank, who does all the sci shows on YouTube. And he decided that resolutions, he doesn't like them, and that they're unattainable. And he thinks that we should all do goals that are measurable and attainable. So I was thinking about this, being the new year, what are your goals for paintball? Do you want to try something you never tried before? Do you want a general scenario? Things that are attainable. This past year, we all know, we played 6 scenarios as Dunedain. We won every scenario we did. We generaled a few, or more so I generaled a few, and I deemed myself the Queen of D-Day after my 3rd D-Day win as XO for Mayhem Company at Ion. And more so I decided to, after the 3rd win, to get the tattoo. Because when we did D-Day at 68 caliber at Three Rivers, I didn't want to get a tattoo. I was like, no. And Adam was like, so our win was for nothing. And so I got a tattoo before the year was over, and it actually, in German, I don't want to cause a stir on YouTube. I don't know if anyone can see it. It is Queen. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. It is Queen in German. So, everyone, I'm now officially deemed Queen of D-Day, and I'm very proud of it. I worked really hard for those wins, and, it's a good-looking tattoo. Ice 9 in the South Side did it, because apparently it is very difficult to get a tattoo. I didn't think it was that difficult. There are a lot of tattoo places out there. I'm going to pause for 1 second because I think my puppy is doing something bad. Okay, you're not doing it. I'm back. I'm so sorry. He got into the recycling. So, he'll be okay. He'll live. Unlike the time he ate a whole bag of chocolate chip cookies and 6 chocolate donuts. So the boy has a cast iron stomach. But what are you going to get, Minion? I didn't know you knew a good artist. I didn't even know this was really going to happen. We had talked about it. I wanted to do it. Ion, after the Ion win, which was all of the D-Days that we did this year, I was like, I now need to get this done. And then that was in July, and it's now December. So, I think it looks pretty good. I really enjoy that the ends look like pie symbols. that's just me though. I'm weird like that. Um, but I also, going back to the resolutions and the goals, I like to skip from things to things, as Dan has told you numerous times during the stream, and I really had nothing prepared. Um, Going back to the goals, my big goal is I'm going to try speedball, and I'm very nervous about it, but I got at the paintball fairy, brought me sliding, like elbow slash forearm pads, and I'm ready to go. I also noticed that during refing at P3, these very prim, I'm going to use the word prim to be politically correct, or more so on the verge of being girly, not, out there running around in the dirt, women, who I'm very proud of being on the field and being at parties at P3. But they get into the speedball field and they're just running around getting shot, and they're okay with it. They got full-blown makeup on and their nails done, and I'm like, I run around in the dirt all the time, and why am I so scared of this sport? So, New Year's resolution, or not resolution, goal, participate in one tournament and get into speedball and see what happens there. I'm short, I'm fast, I'm very slow in the woods. My little corgi legs don't move so fast when there's sticks and that's something I could trip over and break something. But on pavement, I'm pretty quick. Everyone tells me to slow down when I'm walking, so I'm doing the Knight's Pauldron with my family crest on it, so that goes into a tree that has my family's name and the branches on my right shoulder going down my arm. It's going to be an intense tattoo. Does that happen in 2 years? Or is that a future, very future down the line? Also, they don't hurt as much as I thought. The sound is what really scares me with a tattoo. It's not really the pain. The closer to the bone you get, the more it hurts, but I don't know, I've always got really small tattoos that take less than an hour to do. So, what do I really know? Well, hopefully that works out for you, and it's good. I suggest don't get an arm sleeve, though. Not that there's anything wrong with arm sleeves. I'm not, dissing anyone who has an arm sleeve. But I am not a big fan of them, but I think it also depends on the tattoo and who does it. Because my first tattoo, which is my paintball number, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit delayed. We went to this place in Butler, on Butler Street in Lawrenceville. And so my thought process was to go back to him. He is no longer there, which interesting enough, I was the one that drew the symbol and he just copied it, and then I drew Dan's tattoo as well. Now I wouldn't feel comfortable ever tattooing anything on a moving body. But the fact that I had to draw something for a tattoo artist probably, should have been a sign. But that's really all I got for you guys, talking about New Year's resolutions. So think of what your goals want to be, something attainable, something fun. Because you're going to break your resolution, but at least have an attainable, measurable goal that may be able to happen. But we have a lot of things looking forward to for the new year. We'll be back next week with more information after we have our meeting and everything gets discussed with our team, who I'm very excited about. I think we have a very good team. We have some young players who, we're the Peter Pan team. We bring on the wayward boys. Hell, my husband hasn't grown up yet, so, but that's, Who wants to grow up? The meeting is January 5th at our house at 5 p.m. I think we're also going to play on Saturday. So anyone who is watching this later who wants to come down to P3 and play for a couple hours with us, it's supposed to be very nice. It's supposed to be sunny and low 40s. And I got 3 people watching. I don't know if that is including myself, but hopefully at some point my husband watches this and doesn't make fun of me too bad. But January 5th, 5 o'clock. If you need an address, send a message in the Facebook Messenger or text us, one of us, and we'll give you where we live, because I'm not going to divulge that information for all 3 viewers to watch, but I don't really want my my address on the internet. Although really all you have to do is Google my name and you can find me. But you are required to be here. I think Colin is the only one that has the pass because he's in college. So, but he needs to do something. He needs to Skype in. I don't know what Dan has to say about that, but you are required, if you are going to be an active member, to attend the meeting. So that's all I got for you. We'll have more next week when Daniel is back, and we have more information of how Dunedain is gonna look as a team. I'm very excited about it, though. We got young, strong players, and we have some new older players, and Dan and I are still, I'm still the old one. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Well, we'll be at P3 if anyone wants to join us. And I hope everyone had a very good start to the new year. I hope it continues. And I will see all of you in a week live. And then I will see my Dunedain lovies on Saturday. So have a great night, everyone. And I will talk to you later. And Alex, just tell us what's going on. Just let us know. Love you all. Bye-bye.